Hello. We're doing this again. And we probably will be doing it for the foreseeable future because I'm just having a good time with Minecraft right now. Hey, no job. Yeah, where did we get to last time? Got a bunch of metal, got some peridots. What do you do with those again? You can make a sword or some... Well, you can pretty much make anything. But not much else, it seems. So I guess it's fine if we just use them to make some tools. That is good, because I don't want to waste my precious iron and copper. Looks like it is night time out there, so... I don't know, I guess we'll head down the mines. See if we can find some redstone, because that's really the main thing we need right now to get started. Once again, excuse me if I seem a bit slow. You know, I'm not actually retarded, I promise. This building has just decided that nobody gets peace anymore. That seems to be their new policy. There's some kind of repair thing going on upstairs, and my downstairs neighbors are screaming at each other again. And also there's a construction site like across the road. And for some reason also the repair guys, they for some reason they go until like 5 in the morning every day. And of course then there's the added bonus of all the, you know, teenagers who are... They're very sad because school's starting again pretty soon. So they're doing little convoys of scooters and mopeds. Whatever else. And they also do that up until like 5 in the morning. So yeah, I think I slept from somewhere between like 11 AM to 5 PM. Just not a very good sleep schedule. Yeah, that's been my life for the last few days, you know. Been woken up by the wailing of a grown woman at fucking 6 in the morning. You know, I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know why they're still together. So I don't want to assume anything. But I just gotta say, I can't respect like a fully grown adult who wails. You know, I understand it now and then. Like, okay, if one of your parents dies, you know, if your brother gets hit by a train, like, okay. And that's an appropriate time to be wailing, I suppose. But like on a weekly basis, you need to fucking get your shit together. That's just not something you should do past like the age of 3. Ow. Stupid bush. Get us some of that industrial craft uranium. Although I suspect that I'm gonna start with some other mod. Because as I recall, this current, or this latest version of industrial craft uses like a lot more resources. So I think we'll start with something a bit easier, like thermal expansion, maybe. Maybe mechanism. Mr. Velho, I have a tough decision to make. Well, who better to ask for advice than me? I make tough decisions on a daily basis, like... should I eat sausage or should I eat bacon? And today I ate bacon. I don't eat a lot of bacon, but you know... This time I think I nailed it. Usually I either leave it too raw or overcook it, but... Yeah, it's good. My mom is buying a bottle of whiskey for me for my birthday. Vanna Tallinn, if you know it, and I got 3 options, 40%, 45% and 50% alcohol. So you're trying to decide which, like, percentage to get? I mean, if you ask me, I would just go for the highest because, you know, if I'm gonna be drinking a whiskey, I don't really drink it for the taste, you know. But you know, a true whiskey appreciator might tell you something else. I don't know. That's the thing, I like the taste of Vanna Tallinn. I had one sip of it and went, damn, this shit is good. Well, maybe I ought to taste it someday too. I think I've only had like 3 whiskeys. I don't remember the names. I think one of them was like the big, like cheap brand. It's like a plastic bottle. Trying to remember the name, but I can't. My brain don't work right now. I know the other one is Lafroig. Lafroig. I don't know, my dad had it. You know, it's some like a kind of semi nice brand. And I thought it tasted like fucking motor oil. I don't really get the appeal of like whiskey or cognac or anything. I like rum. Rum's okay. I usually chuck 40% because I hate drinking it. But Vanna Tallinn, the taste was nice, the alcohol taste was there, but the flavor was nice. Well, I gotta check out if the local store has that. You know, it would be cool to find at least one that I like, so I could read whiskey opinions with my dad. He's more of a whiskey guy. Oh, that's a lot of mobs. I might have made a mistake. Well, I guess I can just do the usual thing. There we go. Okay, there's at least one more creeper and a skeleton and a zombie somewhere. I would like some gunpowder though. So let's get that. Kinda hate skeletons because they don't follow you, so I can't, like, you know, trap them. So I guess I gotta just rush this guy. Does this modpack have shields? No wait, I think shields are like a... Aren't they a vanilla Minecraft thing? Just sworn they were. Oh, yeah, you can't. Control click. Can't even type. No? Did they remove shields? It's got weird. Then we just torch this up so no more of those can't spawn. Gotta say, you know, this might sound weird for like a Minecraft fan, but I'm not a huge fan of caves. And I never really have been in like any game. You know, even in like Skyrim and Oblivion. I kinda just don't like caves. You know, I just like digging my own quarry. Just a 3x3 hole down. You know, then finding whatever layer I need to dig. Just making a nice 2x2 tunnel. I'm a very specific kind of miner. Finding all the other necessary stuff for thermal expansion, but not redstone. Why is the fucking coordinate so small? Where are we? Layer 17. Oh, hello. Plastic bottle whiskey. Yeah, it was like a cheap brand. I'm trying to remember what it is, but coming up with nothing. I think there was a brown in the name. I might be mistaken. Oh, shit. Well, that was fucking rude. Do I have any food? No. Well, shucks, guess I just gotta go down there and get my shit. That's too bad. Rob should have taken a sword, but oh well. Berries. Oh, did I need a pickaxe for rigging this? No. electrode time. Oh shit, goddammit, you scared the shell. God, I nearly choked on my own spit. Where are these guys coming from? Thought he was gonna shove me in the goddamn lava. Guess they're coming from here, maybe. Hey, we didn't find redstone, but we did find some gold. And that's cool. Thanks, creeper. Motor oil whiskey. Yup, delicious. Ah, tastes like something you'd use to fuel a drag car. Tasty. My previous experience with whiskey was Jack Daniels, which I spat out. Yeah, I haven't even gone near the stuff. I've heeded my dad's warning. According to him, the Americans just don't know what whiskey even is. So don't bother. Wonder what the best starter power plant would be. I am probably gonna go with thermal expansion machines at first. You know, they take a bit less resources than the industrial craft ones. And they're pretty easy to use too. And I'm already kind of familiar with them. Not so much with the, like Ender.io and, mechanism machines. Did we have Ender.io on this? Okay. Yeah, that's good, because I do know that there is one machine in Ender.io that I do really want. I think it's called the SAG mill. You can get like insane amounts of resources from nether ores using that thing. But I think it does require some more elaborate setup. Like it needs some kind of like blades or something that wear out as you use it. So yeah, probably starting up with a thermal expansion pulverizer and redstone furnace. But what do I use to power them? That is always the big question. How did you get there? Oh wait. Should I go with thermal expansion power as well, you know, like a dynamo? Do I have a bucket? No, because I just realized that I think a mechanism has like a really cheap, like thermoelectric generator. You can just like plop it down on a pool of lava. And it'll just make like a small amount of energy, but it's pretty much infinite, I think. Or at least it takes a long time to like use up the lava below. I forget which one it is, but I think I've used it as a starter generator a couple of times. I don't think making that needs any kind of like specialized machinery. I get this silver because you need it for mini thermal expansion machines. There we go. Inventory is getting kind of full, so maybe we should return topside pretty soon. Sure, I'll take a mushroom, why not? Nope. Is that the ocean again? That shit is deep. Cinnabar? I don't know what the hell Cinnabar is, but we're taking it. Okay, might as well take these berry bushes to these ore berries. We can grow our own metals, which is kind of a weird concept, but whatever. Whatever, it's a weird game. No redstone though. That's kind of a bummer. I was mistaken, my bad, it is not whiskey. It is a liquor which I thought was just all hard alcohol, but apparently it's a thing of its own. The part you will probably like the most, it's a dark rum based liquor. Okay. Well, in that case I might actually like it. Any redstone down there? No. More iron, we found some lapis, which is good. We will need that too at some point. I guess we are kind of running out of space here in our inventory, so I should probably try to find the exit pretty soon. This is nice. Going back to the roots, the basics. Just digging holes. Maybe I'll just play Minecraft from now on. You know, sure, I got some other fun games too, but... eventually I always just come back to this because... this really is just undefeated. I really think Minecraft is just the game. Oh shit, there's redstone right there. Now I don't have any space in my inventory. I'll chuck something. Well, I guess I'll just throw away the stone. It's fine. Ah, sweet, beautiful redstone. Just... ooh, though, Jesus Christ. Almost fucked it up. But hey, it's nice to know that there is a source of lava nearby if I want to set up the thermal electric generator. Sapphires too. Fuck it, throw away the dirt. Give me them as sapphires. Yeah, I guess I already have the yellow, right? I think that's a part of the mod with the modular reactors, you know, the really big multi-block ones. I don't think I ever did those, I think. I think my brother was always like the reactor guy. He was the one always setting up those big elaborate machines when we played together. So maybe that's something I'll do this time, you know, just try something new. Build a big old fucking reactor. Although that's probably like months away at this point. Right, where the hell did I come from? Let's see if that's my house right there, it has to be somewhere around here, right? That's where I died. No, we're going lower, okay. That's where I got the redstone, I think. So where the hell is the entrance? I guess it's maybe up there. Oh yeah. There we go. Looks like there's a bunch of stuff in that cave too that I haven't gotten yet. But hey, I think we have everything we need to get started with the basic machinery, so... I think the next step is to build a proper house and then start setting up there. Also, I need to get some fucking food. In the game, not in real life this time. Fortunately. Oh yeah, do we have any string? I could do some fishing. No. Well, that's too bad. What do we eat then? I guess I need to make a farm. Well, I guess I might as well make like make a hole that lasts. Right, let's see. Are there any, like, little pools of water around here that I could just set up a farm in without having to, like, do the whole bucket thing? What? Oh yeah, I'm fucking starving. Thought I was being stung by bees or something. Guess we better hurry this up. Well, I don't know, I guess we might as well, like, do like a little ocean farm. Yeah, you can just irrigate your farm with some salt water, don't worry. That is definitely a real thing you can do. Plants fucking love salt water, man. Then we'll just make a little pathway on the outside so we don't step on our precious crops. Giving you some real pro tips here today. And then is the question, what crop do we farm? I don't know what a belladonna is. I think that's a flower. I don't want any flowers. I want food. Also, I share your dislike for caves. I'm glad someone does, because I don't enjoy them. Especially when they're too big and I get fucking lost in them. Then I, end up like digging my way up. Stressful. Would you rather drink a liter of motor oil whiskey or use rapeseed oil to rape your food for a month? I drink the whiskey. That's not even a hard choice. I'll get alcohol poisoning. Who cares? I am not using fucking rapeseed oil though. How many wheats do you need per bread? I think they changed it at some point. Or no? No, I guess it's just 3. I remember the last time I played, you had to make like flour to make bread. 1 wheat would make 1 wheat flour, and then you'd bake that into bread. But I guess that might have been just a mod. What would be the most efficient? Okay, potato seeds. No, give me an actual potato. I refuse to accept fucking potato seeds. Yeah, I guess there's a bunch of stuff from Pam's Harvest Craft. Farms of rutabagas. Radish, rhubarb. I don't know, I quite like a rutabaga. But I guess our farm's pretty big and we don't have many seeds, so... Let's just plant all of them and see what yields us the most food out of all. But that'll take a while to grow, so I think in the meantime we have to, like, forage. Does this pack have the mod that adds all those 3 fruits? Like, could I chop down a oak and get some apples? Why do I hear a zombie? Well, it's probably underground, I don't know. We do need to continue the torching of this area though. I would like it if I could walk around in my yard without mobs harassing me. That'd be sick. Oh yeah, I guess I could just eat squid. Does this have the mod that gives you squid? Or makes the squid drop like meat? No, is it with a C? Oh yeah. Yeah, screw it, let's go kill a couple of squids. Let's see, are there any nearby? Not a single one. Just my luck. Oh no, wait, there's a whole flock of them. I don't know they moved in packs. Yeah, there's clearly some kind of underground cave system there. Can hear zombies and shit. Alright, let's make us some food. Then we can maybe go get some of that marble and start building a house. Wouldn't that be something? Also, I might get to name a new disease. Cool. Minecraft is the game, but it comes in phases. Yeah, it really does. You know, it's kind of the same thing that happens with some other games too. You know, like Fallout and the Elder Scrolls games. You know, some specific thing triggers it. Then you play it obsessively for like months. And you know, eventually you just get so powerful that you're like, well, there's really nothing else to do. I can just delete a realm at will. Like, where do I go from here? You know, then you stop playing again for a while. Then, like, I don't know, 6 months later, a year later, you're like, you know what? Let's go. Let's go shoot the Benny with a BB gun again. Why not? Ah, the humble beginnings. Struggling to find food. Digging holes by hand. I miss this. Let's just sleep through the night so I don't need to put myself in danger. I went to the 3 doctors, 10 separate visits. I got blood tests, a lung scan, a machine that monitors my lung and heart, and a full picture of my lungs with one of those radiation pictures, and they have found nothing. On the 29th, I need to go to another doctor. It hurts to breathe, my lungs hurt when I bend over and I'm developing a cough. If it's a new disease, I'm naming it Stalin lung if I can. I mean, that's a decent name. But I am sorry to hear about your mysterious ailment. You know, I actually had a weird lung problem too, like 3 years ago, I think. I was sick for like 2 months and I had no idea why. You know, just coughing, short on breath. Nobody knew why. then I just got better. I just got better through my own means, as always. Just eat the damn flowers. I would if I could. I would chew on some grass if I, you know, if I could. I'd do it like a cow. But sadly, that is not an option in this game. It won't let me be the survivalist I was born to be. Come on, Minecraft, let me Bear Grylls this shit. I'ma drink my own piss if I need to. Well, still waiting for those crops to grow, so... see if there are some more fish. Oh yeah, I think there's a plant you can grow that gives you string. We could farm those and then, you know, use those strings to build a fishing rod, and then we'd have a pretty decent source of food right there. Do we have any of those? Do we have any flax seeds? I think they are. Industrial hemp. You can turn that into string too, right? I think so. No? Did I misremember? Was I thinking of a... oh no, there it is. It does need a lot of these hemp fibers though. I think flax was more efficient. I don't know, let's go punch some grass and see if we can find some flax. Or some cotton. I think that works too. Die, grass. Oh. Well, that was fast. That's some luck right there. Any more squid? Hello? No? Well, I guess there's also those mushroom islands that I could visit, you know, just get a billion mushrooms. But it's just kinda scary, you know, traveling out there with just half a heart. Would be nice if I at least got a bit more health before I went out there. Hello, Mr. Squid. Can you give me your flesh? Just real quick. Also, I don't much like diving with half a heart either. No. Didn't give us any meat. Well, that's inconvenient. Fuck rapeseed oil, I would rather air fry everything. Yeah. Rapeseed really deserves its name because, I mean, it just rapes every food it touches. Oh no, wait, I did get some squid. Never mind, my brain is just dysfunctional right now. Probably a modern April Fool's snapshot. It was, I mean, it was probably a mod. Oh yeah, I think it might have been a part of that, like, modular kitchens mod or something. You know, the one with the stoves and the ovens and everything. I like that mod. I like a good kitchen. Or Dishonored. Never mind, Dishonored just gives the urge to replay it once to kill every single NPC. I mean, that's fun too. The game actually acknowledges that you basically pull a genocide, calling it the ruler of an empty kingdom. One day I wanna see a game that rewards you for being like a genocidal maniac. They both acknowledged and they congratulate you for it. Good job, you murdered everybody. Here's your platinum trophy. You fucking sicko. But congratulations though. Give me that delicious squid. Come on. Nice. Think we can recover some health now. I hope it happens to me as well, although mine seems to get progressively worse. That sounds thoroughly unpleasant. Wonder what the cause might be. Also, I got the flu while having lung issues, which probably sped it up. Through meds, I got through the flu, and tomorrow I have no more flu symptoms. I'm having a bit of alcohol to celebrate. Speedrun it. Flu speedrun is crazy. But I'm glad that at least the flu's gone. Hopefully the mysterious lung issues will go away as well soon. Let's go get some mushrooms. Maybe some other seeds too if we can find them. Then we're going back down to the mines, we're gonna get some marble and we're gonna build a house. It's gonna be beautiful, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge. Well, maybe not huge, it's gonna be pretty big. Mushroom Island is safe though, I know. I'm just paranoid. Hey, look at that, we managed to not destroy our boat. Great. Hello, cows. What's up? Toadstool? That sounds kinda gross. What do you even do with those? I keep control backspacing. Keep forgetting you can't do that in this modpack. Which is sad. That just speeds things up so much. What? Okay, so you're gonna make useless shroom powder that'll... You can enchant it or something? Yeah, I don't know, that seems kinda useless. I don't think I'm... Oh, it's already nighttime, shit. Let's get this shit over with quickly. Yeah, good 20 of each. I think that's plenty for now, till we can get like a better farming setup going. Raise some cows. Maybe farm some rye. I think Pam's Harvestcraft has rye. Make some rye whiskey. It's gonna be beautiful. Once again, it's going to serve as a demonstration of why I should be running everything. I just have an incredible talent for, you know, building and running societies. The hell? Fucking tiny Enderman. That seems like something I shouldn't antagonize. At least yet. There we go. Now we have some good eatings. Magnificent. Maybe I should make a bunch more. Oh, you gotta make it with slabs. Oh yeah, you can shift click right. The lack of those two mods is really throwing me off. You know, the control clicking and the shift clicking. Really rude of them to remove those. Or to not put them in there, I guess. Hostiles can't spawn mushroom islands, so unless there's a skeleton in the water. Yeah, but you know, it's the whole thing. I go there and then I come back when it's dark. And there's gonna be mobs outside my door. Did you play the April Fool snapshot with 10 million dimensions or whatever craziness it was? I don't really pay attention to vanilla Minecraft. But I do remember that being a mod like 10 years ago, so... You know, once again, congratulations Mojang for catching up to the modders that have been doing this cool shit for fucking over a decade now. It really is wild sometimes, you know, looking at these big games that have like a bunch of mods. Like if I were running these studios, I would be hiring these modders like left and right. Not necessarily temporarily, you know, permanently, but like I'd hire them for like a DLC or something. Crank one out every like few months or so. You know, you look at these like Fallout mods, like Fallout London and what's the other one? Chicago. All that crazy stuff, you know, the Frontier. Even though that kind of fell apart. But I mean, I'd hire those people. If I were fucking whoever's running Microsoft at the moment, I would hire the shit out of them. Have them make like a DLC for a fucking game from 2010. Because who does that? Nobody, even though people would probably love it. That is just good publicity that's being wasted. Like there's so much potential there. You know, why wouldn't you hire a bunch of modders to do like a crazy DLC for fucking Fallout 3 or something? I would. You know, put it out for like $2. Man, these executives, they don't really know anything. No wonder the whole industry's being fucking burned to the ground. They have such easy jobs and they still manage to fuck it up. Do you know how easy it is to give people like games that they love? It's not that hard if you got like a, you know, multi-billion-dollar company behind you. You could literally be just a money printing machine, and they just don't do it. And I'm losing my mind watching them. Like, what do you mean you fucked up a remaster? It should have been a goddamn layover. Layup, whatever the word is. How can they just not keep the ball from falling? Just don't drop the ball, it's that simple. Just find a group of competent developers, which are plentiful. Tell them like, hey, remake Fallout San Andreas. Remake GTA in San Andreas. You know, here's like $20 million. You know, take your time. We'll announce it when it's ready. And just like that, they could have made like billions. Of course, you know, the development itself is more complicated, you know. Not saying the actual making of the game is as simple as that. But from the perspective of the executives, it really is that simple. That's all they have to do. They just have to choose to make money. But they just don't, because, I don't know, they're all coked up and they're like, I gotta make the money now. Can't wait 3 years for this massive game to be completed. Use Claude. Use Claude and Unreal Engine, crank it out in fucking 2 months. I don't care. You imbecile. Your job is so easy and you still just can't help yourself. You profound cunt. You know how many people I would kill to have your job? 7, at least. If I could just call the shots, you know, decide what the future of, like, Fallout is. Fucking Bethesda would be swimming in money. Todd Howard would be diving in the gold coins like fucking Scrooge McDuck. Anyways, where was I? I don't even know how I got on this tangent. Never mind, it's infinite dimensions, although pretty sure someone used a bot or something to count every dimension. I forgot the amount though. Yeah, I remember that being a mod like in 2015 or something. Just can't remember what it's called. I wonder if this modpack has it. It was pretty popular back in the day, but it's lost to me. know, that was 11 years and 2 schools ago. My head's been pumped full of other, less useful information. I don't give a goddamn about the history of I don't know, colonial China. What is the Minecraft mod called, brain? Give me that. That is much more important to my daily life anyways. So can I just make this in the bricks? Yes, good. I like me some bricks. I like to be all bricked up. That's the expression, right? All kinds of different bricks. Can I make a house? It's gonna be fan-fucking-tastic. Hope so, and if it's a new disease, I'll name it after Stalin, because there just aren't enough diseases named after him. Yeah. I mean, he was kind of like a disease, right? The way he spread his bullshit. It makes sense. You can expect an indie studio like Mojang to keep up with modders with infinite free time. Right. Yeah. Fire your life. Guess there's like a shade here. Well, whatever, let's just spread some torches around. Hopefully keep these dumbass creatures from spawning. So yeah, I kinda wanted to build the house like right on top of this big old thing. But how do we get up there? Without having to like scale the mountain every time. Maybe I should just make a bunch of ladders. How does ladder go again? Like that? But it only gives you 3. Let's see, maybe 18's enough. Well, maybe not, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. Not quite at the top yet, but I think we can get there with these. Oh. Might actually a bit too high. There we go, that's my method of getting up here for now. Yeah, there's kind of a nice flat plane here, but also it would be cooler if it was even higher. We do need to make some more ladders if I want to get there, but yeah, I think I want to. Seriously, I see people argue that the modders have way more time on their hands than Mojang. My question is, what the hell does Mojang do all day? Yeah, who knows? Maybe they're too busy making Minecraft 2. Oh, still not there. Fallout San Andreas might actually be a cool collab. Post-apocalyptic San Andreas caused by a fella named Carl. This gang managed to steal a nuke, and while selling it to the Russians, it blew up, causing a retaliation of the US. And a nuclear world war started. Yeah, you know what? Somebody should make that either as a mod for San Andreas or like Fallout New Vegas. All you had to do was follow the damn robo brain, CJ. I like brick down. Not sure what that means, but it does evoke a mental image of a guy getting like a very large brick dropped on his head. Stalin was a disease upon Europe, and people should associate him with disease. Yeah, I think so too. You know, the next big disease that comes around, I think we should call it like a Joseph 19 or something. That'd be cool. Let's light this whole place up as best we can. I don't like dealing with the mobs when I'm still like a scrub. Later on though, once I get the nano saber and the flux infused armor or something, then they kinda cease being a threat. Also, this island's so small I could probably just cover it in, like, you know, those mob farming machines from Industrial Foregoing. Anytime one of them spawns, they just get turned into, like, hamburger meat. I like those machines. They're very convenient. I hope Hytale is good once it releases so we can have something besides Minecraft. Maybe we will receive an optimized game. That'd be nice for a change. So what is Hytale though? Okay, so it's like a block-based adventure game. That's cool, I guess, and I can see like modders doing cool stuff with it, but you know, the thing that I don't like about a lot of these Minecraft clones is that they kind of just focus on like the, what would you call it, the like RPG elements of Minecraft. Or, you know, I guess they're not necessarily copying Minecraft, but you know, it feels more like a Minecraft story mode than just base Minecraft, which is what I really want. You know, I don't need quests, I don't need missions, I don't need stories. I just wanna build shit. That's just me. So maybe I'll make a Minecraft clone of my own. I'll build it in the Godot engine, it'll be highly optimized, it'll be beautiful. Have all kinds of machines, it'll just be modded Minecraft, but you know, it'll actually be optimized, you know, it'll run on like a fucking hot potato, if need be. Because I don't know, I don't see a whole lot of stuff in Minecraft that should take a lot of memory. You know, like what is a block? It's a coordinate in a grid. It's got a texture, it's got a name or a type. None of that should take very much memory. At least as far as I know. But hey, we're here, we're at the top. Let's clear out these flowers and start building. Start building our big beautiful house. We're gonna build a big beautiful house, we're gonna fill it with big beautiful money bills. Big beautiful women. It's gonna be huge, it's gonna be large. It's gonna be great, don't you even doubt me. Just gonna make this thing a level. Beautiful cobblestone foundation, of course. I guess I could have just made a chisel and turned this into like something nicer, but whatever. I just wanna get to building this goddamn house. So yeah, I guess we got 2 stacks of diorite bricks and 2.5 stacks of marble. Or I guess almost 3 stacks of diorite. Then we have andesite bricks, but we don't have a whole lot of them, so I think we'll make a frame out of diorite. You know, like support pillars and corners and that stuff. We'll make it out of diorite and then we'll make the floor itself out of marble. I think that's a good plan. It is a bit precarious, you know, digging around at this altitude, but you know, that's me. I'm somewhat of a daredevil. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't put the ladder down yet. And I just said I wouldn't make the floor out of diorite, and yet I just started doing it. Well, like I said, my brain isn't too functional today. You know what, let's put the ladder down first before I forget and fall to my death. I think that, yeah. Grand old idea. There we go. Perhaps we'll make a staircase here. Yeah, I think this is coming along nicely. This is just the core part of the house, though. We will expand it later. Because I mean, we're in the sky. We have limitless real estate. Nothing in the way. We can build it as big as we want. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll make it 6 blocks tall. Pretty sure we have the materials for it. So yeah, diorite frame, marble floor, then I guess like big windows, that's what I usually like to do. Get all that nice natural light in there. Not sure what to make the roof out of, though. Maybe glass as well. Maybe they have some kind of special glass that looks nicer. Because I kinda don't like the standard Minecraft glass. Looks more like cobwebs or something. Looks stained. All you had to do was follow the damn nuke, CJ. Also on Monday I gotta go to the city because a store I ordered from only uses Smart Post to ship. I don't know why not any of the others, so I have to go to the city, walk across half the city to a mall, pick up my package and go back instead of just walking 2 minutes to my local parcel machine. Yeah, it's fun when stores do that. No, we only use this one weird delivery service. Instead of the 17 normal ones that get it to your fucking... Get it like next door. So, okay. Why though? Why do you do that? Yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. Maybe do that. And I guess the door's gonna be like here then. Is that in the middle? No, not quite. That, I guess, would be the middle. And I kinda want it to be in the middle, so... Yeah. Yep, that'll work. Guess we're not gonna quite get it done yet, but it's a good start. We'll just go down and spend one more night in the old dirt hole. Make some more torches. We got some walnuts. Which tree did I get the walnuts from? The jungle one? The rubber tree? Maybe. Do I have any sand? Nope. Guess we gotta go shoveling sometime soon. What do you mean there's monsters nearby? I don't see any monsters. Are there monsters behind the goddamn wall or something? No? What? Brother. What are you... How did you get in there? Okay, well. That's cool, I guess. Let's go to sleep. Oh yeah, torches. Burger indeed. We're gonna make some delicious zombie burgers. I wonder if you can actually. I think someone has like ground meat. But does this package have it? No. Can you actually do anything with this rotten meat? You can do something. Can we get a block of flesh? Sure. Cool. But for now we're gonna go get some fucking sand. And lots of it. Hytale is by the guys who made Hypixel. I don't know what that is either. I don't know nothing. From what I've seen from the Hytale early access, it is basically Minecraft 2, it is not an RPG. Yeah, I don't mean it's an RPG, I just meant that it's, you know, it has some of those elements, you know, like adventuring and quests, probably. I don't know. But if I am wrong, then that's great. I probably will play it. That's just what it seemed like to me. I liked your vision especially because of the diorite. Thank you. I'm glad to enjoy my architecture. Hypixel is the biggest Minecraft server. Oh, okay. That's why it sounded like vaguely familiar. I've never played on like public servers too much. I did play Tekit once on like a pretty popular server, but that's about it. Mostly I just set up private servers with my friends or something like that. Oh, there we go. We have 2.5 stacks. I think that'll do for now. Guess I should tend to my farm before I go back inside. Got some radishes. 1 singular wheat, more cotton. Can I turn that into seeds? No? Well, how do I get more then? Okay, well. Guess you can't. That's kinda weird. Did the wheat not drop any seeds? Come on, man. How am I supposed to live on this, huh? Grow, you bastards, grow. Faster. The stream is crashing. Or bugging, never mind, it was somehow on my end. Yeah, probably, I'm not seeing anything. Not seeing anything weird. Audio's clipping and the stream was frozen in a cave. Well. Glad it's at least not on my end this time, because I am very close just throwing my router into a wall. Also, I know you hate Skyblock, so I would like to inform you Hypixel makes 15 million every year from a Skyblock alone. What, from like hosting servers? Christ, okay. Maybe I should start hosting Minecraft servers. That is kinda crazy. Yeah, I guess that's gonna take a while, so... Perhaps I should head back down in the caves for a bit. I did see a bunch of untapped resources while I was passing the other cave on the way up. So yeah, let's go take a look down there. See what we can find. That looks dark. There's probably mobs down there. Hello. Stop it. Stop it. Dickhead. Anybody else stomping around? Just here to get some coal, no need to get so upset. Yeah, I guess this is kind of a big one. I sure hope I don't get lost again. Look at this. They sell cosmetics and pets for Skyblock Producer. Oh, so it's like microtransactions. That is still kinda crazy. 15 million a year. Oh, cool, we have some fucking... very legitimate business offers in the chat. I'll delete them in a moment, I just gotta make sure I'm safe. Don't wanna get fucking surprised again. Oh yeah, but I can just pause the game, of course. I forgot I wasn't on a server. Get those out of there. Okay. So we do have aluminum, does that mean... Well, I mean, I guess this is from Tinker's Construct, but do we also have Galacticraft? I've never done much Galacticraft. I think I one time went to the moon, but that's about it. I do like their wires though for like low power operations. Pretty sure they only transport like Something very low, like 1 or 2 RF per tick max, but they do kind of connect to everything, so that's a nice feature. You know, you can just use them as like a bridge between Buildcraft and you know, other mods like thermal expansion and whatnot. They just work with all of it, which is nice. At least in the beginning. But of course later on you wanna use like mechanism cables or flux ducts because, you know, they just transport more power. Yeah, blow up too. Go ahead. Look at this. Some fighting. Ah, he blew up. I was kinda hoping I'd get a record out of that. God's sake. Where and who? Looks like there's a goddamn party down there. Would you guys mind if I just got this ore and lift? Kinda getting sick of swinging my fucking sword. No such luck, I suppose. We are getting pretty low though, so there is a chance we'll find some diamonds, which would also be nice. And I think these... whatever mod this is, I think Project Red, right? Yeah. These gem pickaxes, I think they are diamond level, so we don't need to waste the diamonds on a pickaxe. We can just use them for other cool stuff. What are you holding? That's a couple of dudes. But there is redstone, so I don't want to get down there. Otherwise I would have just ignored them, but... you know. Man, I kinda would have wanted to, Oh wait, there's another one. Yeah, come here, come here. Ah. Didn't quite time it right. It would have been funny if I could get it down there and blow it up. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't pick up the zombie head. I think those are useful for something. I think there was something in an industrial foregoing that needs mob heads. Was it the mob crusher? It might have been. I should pick it up, by the way. Oh boy. Okay, at least those two are gonna kill each other, hopefully. And we got a bow out of it too. Neat. And redstone, of course. Beautiful redstone. Never have enough redstone. Nice. Well, I think we're done here for now. There's still plenty more to mine, of course, but I suppose I could do that off camera. When I get topside and start building our beautiful house and our beautiful machines, of course. Our beautiful industry that is going to create all kinds of abundance. If I could just remember where the hell I came from, so bear with me. So helpful, these creepers. Don't need to, you know, use my sword to wear it out. It's very convenient. See some light coming from over there, but is that... Yeah, I suppose I have been there, but is that the way I came? I don't know. I should probably put a marker on my quarry so I can at least find the, like, right X and Y coordinates. Or X and Z coordinates, I guess. But I guess the house is somewhere near it, so I can kinda use that as a guide. But if nothing else, at least we found a whole shit ton of fucking metals. That's pretty nice. Guess I'll just throw the spare pickaxe. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet in the caves, I just gotta listen for mobs, I don't wanna get surprised by a creeper or something, ouch. Yeah, I don't think this is the right direction. And also my inventory is full, so I can't even pick this coal up. But I can pick up these sapphires, I'm pretty sure. So don't mind if I do. So the house is right about here. I guess we're not too far from where I came from, but is it above or is it below? That's the question. I guess it might be above. Somewhere over there. Perhaps. Oh yeah. There we go. We're out. I know there's still like a whole bunch of resources down there, but I kinda don't want to get back in the caves. I think it's just gonna be tunnels from now on. Okay. That's good. We got our metals. We got our redstone, so we can start building stuff. We can start crafting. They also make another 15 million selling booster cookies, which grant plus 20 XP plus 15% magic. Find whatever that is, plus private island flight. TFK immunity for 4 days. This is a foreign world to me. I am confused. Also, if you want to make lots of money, you just make a game on Roblox that kids would love. Yeah, that seems to be the way these days. So I guess I gotta start learning. What is the Roblox programming language? Is it Lua? I think so. So yeah, I gotta start learning that. Get familiar with Roblox Studio and just make like a... I don't know, what are the kids like these days? I have like no concept. Can't even make a joke about it. Make some kind of fucking brain rot game or something. That'll make millions for sure. Yeah, I guess we could start moving our stuff here already. Just need to make a roof and that's it. Very cool. What is that over there? I see something in the water, but I can't tell if it's just like leaves or is there like a tiny island there? Strange. Is it all done? Did I leave any holes? Nope. Good stuff. Let's make a couple of chests. You know what? This is actually kind of small. But I guess since I didn't make a roof yet, I can just make a second floor right away. Just put some of this stuff in here. Oh, yeah, torches, of course. Can't have mobs spawning inside my own house. There we go. Then we'll just retrieve our many items and bring them up here. One of the biggest hits on Roblox that churned out like $1 million over 1 year was pushing out an update every 2 weeks. That game had 100,000 players. To put that into context. Fucking Steel Up Rainrot has 1.9 million players. Christ, man. It's over. The industry is doomed. This is the future. AAA companies are gonna collapse. Probably. And then it's just gonna be like occasionally good indie games and then just like a bunch of fucking Roblox slop. Fuck me. Should have just gone into like data science or something. At least I'd have a job. Well, anyways. Let's ignore the absolute state of things and start moving this stuff to my new house. I guess we could leave some stuff here that we might need on the ground level. Seeds and saplings and whatnot. Just take all this metal with me. This goddamn creeper standing on my crops. Rude. One of the many reasons I built my house all the way up here in the sky is now we can get shit tons of wind power. Which, as if I recall correctly, at least in mechanism, I think it's like one of the best early game source of power. Weirdly enough. Like a mechanism wind turbine is like super cheap and it makes like fucking 200-300 something RF per tick. Which is nuts if you know what that means. I think it's like I think it's like 10 steel or something and then like a couple of redstone. Something along those lines. Weirdly cheap. And then of course, you know, since it's a Minecraft, it's a magical place and it's always windy. It just produces power almost the entire goddamn time. That's silly. That's a silly thing. Sleep under the open sky. Also, that 100,000 player game was made by a dev who was anti-milking players. Like anti... What does it mean? Like anti... microtransactions or something? A game called +1 Speed Keyboard Escape. You basically run across a keyboard made of chocolate. Every step is +1 speed. That shit has 559,000 players at this moment with 50 microtransactions ranging from 2 cents to 20 euros. Why do I even try, man? Why do I try to make good things? Why don't I just churn out a bunch of garbage and make $1 billion? The world clearly doesn't want me to try, so why don't I just oblige them? Did I have any ladders left over? I think I did, but I might have left them at the hovel. Yup, it's gonna be kinda slow getting in and out of this place for now. But don't you worry, it won't take long before we get like the basic jetpack. Then everything will go a whole lot faster. Okay, there we go. Get those so I can make a second floor. Sand, gunpowder, wood, sapphires. All the ores and whatnot. Quartz. Food. I think that's everything we need from here. Right? Maybe grab some more of this stone. Get some wool and yeah. That should do it. Yeah, maybe I'll build like a wizard's tower out of this thing. Just keep expanding upwards. Sure, that'll make, you know, wiring a bit hard, but as JFK once said, I like hard things. I think that's what he said. Or at least something to the same effect. Gonna sort these chests later. I'm just gonna kind of divide them into, you know, ores and everything else. That's the division for now. Right, well, I'll make some slight changes here. Kinda want the ladder right here. Yes, this is all going very nicely. It's gonna be beautiful. Okay, maybe I'll expand the size of the structure with every level. Then it'll look like a funnel. And I think that's funny. I think it's funny to have a house shaped like a funnel. And I hope you guys agree, and if you don't, fuck you. Fuck you, that's hilarious. You telling me you wouldn't want to live in a funnel house? It has fun in the name. Come on. How tall was the last floor? 2, 3, 4, 5? I think it was 6. Well, I don't know if it needs to be any taller than a 5. I think it's fine. Oh, I'm running out of diorite. Was there some left back in the old building material hole? I think there might have been. Yeah, I think this first floor is just gonna be like, you know, storage and sleeping quarters. Maybe a kitchen later. And then the second floor could be like the first basic machines. You know, the furnace and the pulverizer and some kind of basic power generation. Maybe with wind, maybe solar power. Or maybe just the classic coal burning generator. Wow, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I remembered. So that's what I'm gonna have to start learning, huh? I have like no idea what kind of language Lua even is. I'm not too picky. All I'm saying is there are real languages and then there are like mental illnesses. Let's see, do we have any diorite left here? Doesn't seem like it. There's one block. There's a whole bunch of granite though and andesite. Well, maybe we'll make every level out of something different. That could also be fun. Be a weird wonky looking house. So okay, well that was just right behind the ocean, so maybe not. You know, it is cool being near the ocean and it's useful for many things, but there are downsides. Well, fuck it, I guess we're just making it out of granite. Play the 10 most popular Roblox games for like 10 minutes each and you'll get the idea. I should. Financially speaking, I should do it. But also the sane part of me wants, you know, would sooner rake my nails across a chalkboard for 2 hours straight than go anywhere near modern Roblox. But then again, if it means I could make like bongo bucks with fucking few weeks of work, you know, for years probably. Yeah. The math is starting to kind of make sense, if you think about it. Years of passive income from something I could probably do with my hands tied behind my back, blind drunk, upside down, standing on my head. I guess I will. I forgot my torch and I'm kinda scared that I'll get blown up by a creeper. I should probably go get some before that happens. Also, I think there was some granite, like, near the shore. Oh, I could have just made some fucking torches. If you make a game with big numbers that's easy to get, and it makes you feel like a god on a premise with lots of cool effects, you get a successful game. Yeah. That is pretty much all you need to do, although making one of those that stands out enough for people to give a shit, that's another thing. But I've got some ideas, I think I could pull it off. He only added micro stuff to buy that were balanced as can be, nothing super crazy like 100 euros worth of stuff to buy. But I got like 4.8 thousand hours of the game, so I deem that 100 euros is me paying for the game. Yeah, I mean that's fair. I, as a game developist, am not against, you know, the whole concept of microtransactions, just the way these big companies implement them. If you wanna put like a thing in the game where you pay $1.50 to, I don't know, get a custom character or something. If you wanna buy some skins or something, I don't get it personally, but you know, whatever. I don't think it's like morally wrong or anything. Because a lot of people do see them as that way. That simply having microtransactions makes you the devil. Guess I don't have enough for the corners. Guess I'll make them out of something else this time. Perhaps we'll use this andesite. Also, I've heard horror stories of devs using AI to make a game on Roblox, making like $500 from it and using AI to shut another game. Yeah, that is an unfortunate thing that is happening pretty much everywhere now. Somebody just opens up Claude and goes, Claude, make a roguelike game where you're an animator with big boobs. And then they just put that out. And like a few hundred you know, less exceptional individuals buy it. It's dumb, it sucks. Also keep in mind Roblox takes 60% cut. Yeah, I do know that. But hey, if you make an, you know, successful enough game, if you get like $1 million per month and you only get like 400,000 for it, I still wouldn't be that sad. Like, sure, they might have taken most of the money that my game earned, but you know, I still got like life-changing money from making a fucking Roblox game, which is nuts. So I can't complain too much. Right, so for this level I think I'm just gonna give these sides windows. But I think I'll leave this back here just open for now, because I'm gonna be putting my machines there now. I might have to do some wiring outside the building. In case I make like a windmill or a solar panel or something like that. That I don't need to waste any glass, except I just did. Oops. Yeah, maybe I should have made like a... What is that stuff called from a... Is it extra utilities? Does this have that? Oh yeah. Look at that. Could make some thickened glass, but I'm not sure if that also breaks if you hit it. There was one type of glass that just drops, you know, like a regular block when you break it. Years of passive income, then you want to make something that can be played forever instead of once or like for a week. Yeah, that would be the way to go. I just need getting the headspace of people that I think very little of. I just need to lower myself. Maybe one day I'll just get like shit-faced. You know, just reduce my brain function, and then I'll come up with like a Roblox game idea that's good enough. Or, you know, bad enough in this case. Just lobotomize myself for like a weekend. Something like Tower of Hell is what you need for strong staying power. That's 43,000 players, which is still a lot. Props makes passively few hundred every month. Yeah. If you make a really fun shooter on Roblox, you're basically set. Having a good game loop and anti-cheat basically puts you on the map. You don't even need to update it, although more maps and such would draw players in. Yeah, I mean, I don't really count like map design or I don't know, like new skins, much of a just job, much if. Speak hard right now, no thoughts. I don't really count it as working that much. I mean, if assuming I have like a bunch of assets I can reuse, I could probably crank out a new map like fucking once a week or something. Like for a small scale first person shooter, you know, something like Counter-Strike or Call of Duty, I could probably do it. How hard can it be, right? And maybe that's just my maybe I'm just arrogant, but you know, some of these game development jobs, like Map designer, UX designer. I feel like I could probably do them both. Like, what is that really? What is UX design? You just make sure your UI isn't cluttered. You make things clear. People can tell what the hell they mean. It's not that hard. Come on. How is that a whole job? I've made UIs. And I would say that I've made better UIs than most games have. But I guess I might be slightly biased. Yeah, this is looking pretty nice. Oh yeah, now I remember what the cool glass was. Do we have it? Yes, we do. But I guess you need an alloy smelter for it. Which I think is a powered device, so I guess we're not doing that yet. But yeah, that glass doesn't just get completely destroyed when you break it. You can actually just pick it up. Which I like, because I don't like the fact that glass just disappears. Like, oh, but it shatters, you can't put it back together. Yeah, well, so does rock. What are we talking about here? What are we expecting, a realism from a game where you can carry like millions of pounds of fucking stone in your pocket and telepathically just place them down as perfect cubes? Shut up. Glass shouldn't break. Or glass shouldn't... Glass should drop. I think that's the right word. Also, you can just make a cookie clicker clone and make thousands. do Roblox players just have no standards? DM, do use some cookie clicker clones from Roblox as examples. God damn it. You know, I think TikTok did something to people. It did something to people, and it was bad. I don't know if we can fix this. I think this next generation is just broken. I don't know if we can salvage them. Fuck me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've seen good games on Roblox back in the day. I've had fun out there myself. But fucking... What was it like? Aura Farmer Clicker? Stop. Like, I remember back in the day there was a goddamn ship battle. That was fun. You would just blow your enemy ship to fucking smithereens. I love that shit. But what are we doing now? Fucking sliding across a fucking, what was it? Chocolate keyboard? But at least sometimes you'll see like an actually cool game there that people put effort into. Like all those first-person shooters. Some of them look kind of cool. Not gonna lie. But yeah, anyways, where was I? I guess the first machine we want to make is the pulverizer, because that will double our metal output from the ores. Why does it only give me the resonant one? This crafting menu is kinda busted. But yeah, I think I have a rough idea how to make it, even though this thing is trying to fuck with me. So we need exactly 1 gold. I think 4 tin, right, for the gear. 8 copper and 1 iron for the piston, which I believe we already have. So that, and then we need 8. Not 18, 14. In the meantime, we'll make a piston. Where's my iron? That I do not need to look up for. I am a god of Minecraft. Check that out. Pretty cool, huh? Then for the frame we need... Oh, we need Invar. Oh no, wait, this is the fucking resonant one, never mind. It's just trying to bullshit me. Hold up. Show me the real one. There we go. And that's 4 iron and 4 glass, okay. 1 gold, got our 14. Then we need 2 redstone and turn it into one of these things. Then we need the gear. No? So this is the one, this is the version that needs like all the tiers of the fucking gears before you can build the one you need. Kind of a pain in the ass, but whatever. It's not too bad. Is that music coming from outside? I think it is. For a moment I was like, is that from the game, or is somebody being a fucking asshole at 11:30 PM again? Well, wouldn't you know it? That is exactly what it is. Got our second flint, and then... Right, I guess we need to make... couple of gears. And there we go. Not sure why I didn't put those in the recipe, but no, it didn't put any of them, it just showed me how to do it, instead of actually moving the items. Not sure how I feel about that. But there we go, we got our very own pulverizer. I guess I need to make a floor so I can put it down. No, go ahead, go up. Getting a little bit of lag for some reason. Wonder if there's something going on in the background. Are you still on my CPU power bill? Cut that out. Cut that out, Bill Gates. It's messing up my block placement. Have some more, yes I did, that's good. I think I wanna leave a hole in the center though. So I can get some of that sunlight, you know, just put a regular block of glass there for now. And I am getting fucking hungry as hell. Probably not gonna stop just yet, but I think I do need to take a break and eat something. There you go. I like a well-lit space. Plonk this down. Gotta think about this for a minute. So I think I'm gonna do the classic setup like I would do in Industrial Craft 2. So I'd have my ore chest here, then I have like a pipe pumping stuff into the pulverizer right here. Or maybe I should put them on the opposite wall because the ladder's kinda here. Or maybe I should move the ladder, I don't know. Well, I guess neither one's not that hard to do. Okay, let's do it here. Got a bit more space because there's no gaping hole there. So just for the ores, pipe, pulverizer. Then I think we'll have power outside the window. Or maybe I'll just knock this entire wall down and actually extend this whole structure that way. Then we can have like a little storage device for the power there of some kind. Whether that be an energy cube or like a mechanism energy box, I think they're called. I don't think those are very expensive either. Yeah, I think that works. But first things first, we need to power the damn thing. The hardest part will be the anti-cheat. Yeah, that is pretty complicated. I've tried to think up hypothetical anti-cheat systems for hypothetical first-person shooters that I might make someday. And it's fucking... it's tough. Like, I can't even think of a concept. Roblox had a game called Click a Femboy, but it got taken down for some reason. I guess they might have thought it had some kind of pornographic connotations, even though that's not true. That's just a term for a feminine-looking boy. And honestly, if they should focus on something, it should be, you know, getting rid of all the copious amounts of pedophiles on there. Instead of policing femboy clickers. Apparently Roblox now charges 10,000 Robux to release a game which is like 100 euros. Yeah, that is kind of a lot. You know, I think Apple Store has like 100 euro one-time payment. And I think Google Play has like 25 or something. So that's kind of a lot for just one game. But anyways, energy production, what are we thinking? Oh. That's not the key that I meant to press. Dynamo. So we get a steam dynamo, but it requires water and solid fuel. Magnetic dynamo, it runs on lava. Compression dynamo, I think, is like chemical fuels, like oil and gasoline and ethanol or something. Don't know what those even are. What about generators? What kind of generators do we have? Survivalist, furnace, lava, ender, heated redstone, culinary generator, potions generator. Oh, extra utilities actually has a solar generator now. And I guess these look different too. They used to be like... They used to just be different colored versions of the Minecraft furnace. So I guess they've been working on this since I last played. TNT generator. Pink generator, high temperature furnace. Don't know what these are at all. Stirling generator, combustion generator. Thermoelectric biofuel. Where's all the mechanism stuff? Don't tell me this doesn't have a mechanism. Oh shit. Well, that kinda ruins a lot of my plans. What? I thought for sure this had mechanism. Really? Well, that fucking sucks. Mechanism has so many useful things. Like the wind turbines and the... What is the fuel called? Ethylene? Bullshit. I was so certain this had a mechanism. I'm pretty sure the list said it had a mechanism. Did I get it confused with something else? I guess I did. Maybe I was looking at a different version of this modpack. Is it possible to like just add mods to it? I guess so, but I would need to shut the game down. You know, I might actually just add mechanism to this later, because you know, last time I played it, it wasn't quite done yet. Like a lot of the stuff that just didn't work. But the stuff that did seemed like very promising. Like the gas burning generator was a great way of generating like decent amounts of power like mid game. You know, get like a automatic potato farm going or something. Turn those into biofuel. And then like distill them into ethylene. You could put out like thousands of RF per tick. And you know, like I said, the wind turbines and the solar panels were good too. You know, they weren't easy enough to make that it felt like cheating like some mods do. But also once you did build them, they would actually produce like a decent amount of power. You know, unlike the industrial craft solar panel, that's like a joke. It's like, oh, you wasted a whole bunch of fucking iron, like you built this big iron block. You had to build a metal former to make all the plates. Build like 2 circuits, you pulverize some coal. How much does it produce? Not even enough to run an oven. Which I guess is realistic, but you know, if you want realism, again, this is Minecraft. This is not exactly a simulator. Like one energy unit per tick. You could have at least given me like 5 for my efforts. Well, anywho, I'll probably do that for next stream though. I don't wanna start this game up again, because it takes like 5 minutes. So we're just gonna go with something else for now. Maybe one of those extra utilities. Furnace generators, because this looks pretty cheap. And this is pretty cheap too, but I kinda recall this only putting out like a very small amount of RF per tick. Like 4 or something. And that's kinda not enough for what we're gonna be doing. Well, I guess there are other mods too, so we could check them out real quick as well. So forestry has some kind of engines, but they seem too advanced for me at the moment. I don't even know what peat or biogas are. I don't know how to make them. Buildcraft has engines, but I think they produce a different kind of power that you need to convert to RF. But I guess if we have the wool and if this has Galacticraft, I guess we could use the wires, but I guess it doesn't. Okay. So I guess our options are between thermal expansion, dynamos, and extra utilities generators, which, yeah, I think we're gonna go with those. The dynamos are cool too, but we would have to get a source of water for the steam engine. And that means sacrificing more precious resources that we could, you know, otherwise double with the pulverizer. So I think we're gonna start with the Standard furnace generator. After all this deliberation. We will need a bit more iron though, but that's about it. Just 9. That's not that much. Amazing neighbors. Oh yeah, they're wonderful. The whole neighborhood. It's such a vibrant community. And by vibrant I mean they're all alcoholics who enjoy Eurobeat. And all of them seem to also have very unhealthy relationships. Which I think they deserve. But it would be nice if I didn't have to deal with them. Also today I learned about Timo boneless couches. It's a couch made entirely out of foam and it arrives compressed, so people are giving up longevity for convenience. I mean, it depends on what kind of foam it is. But you know, it's Timo, so it's probably not the highest quality, I'd assume. But as a concept, I think that could work. But you're just leaving it there. Bill Gates can't help it. I'm not leaving it there though, Bill. I'm using it at the moment. I'm using it to run Minecraft. Stop it. Stop it, Bill Gates. I know you're in there. I know you're inside my computer, Bill Gates. There. And then I suppose we need some kind of way to transport the power, so... Time to browse some cables. Does this have any compatible cables besides the flux ducts? Because those are kind of expensive. Steel cable? No. Well, flux duct it is, I guess. So we need 2 lead and 6 redstone. Don't you worry, my little morsels. We're almost there where the fun begins. We're almost done scrounging around for scraps. Soon we'll be wealthy beyond your imagination. Roblox is paywalling a lot of stuff, even if it's even just giving other people Robux now is behind a paywall. Man. Sounds like they are milking their audience for all they're worth. Which I guess is fair if they're gonna pay it anyways. Fuck 'em. Yeah, we'll just do it this way for now. We'll make it prettier once I expand this second floor. So does this work? Yeah? Okay. But I suppose I don't wanna use up too much of my precious coal, because I know there are things that specifically need, like you know, coal that's stuck up from the ground. What do you call it? sedimentary coal. They won't accept charcoal. Which the generator probably will, so I think that's what we're gonna use to power it. Kinda don't like these trees that I have to climb up to chop down. Why do you gotta have all these weird little offshoots? Just be a straight tree. Just one block, come on. Why can't you be straight like all the others? Very unwoke of me. I apologize. I didn't mean to imply that the non-straight trees are bad. It's just really inconvenient to cut them down. But hey, at least it dropped a whole bunch of saplings. I don't know why I'm turning the Sean Connerys often today. Look at these beautiful saplings. I should also make a cow pen as well and start arranging them. Oh, right, my farm. I almost forgot. Oh yeah, at least I got a seed this time. That's nice. I need to find like a high yield wood plant, so I can start farming a bit more efficiently. I got 35 Robux, I have zero intention to use it, so I plan to give it to some random kid so they can buy a shirt or something. The Roblox wants me to spend 6 euros on a subscription to Roblox Premium. What a bunch of bastards. Just shameless. Oh yeah, I can turn this into a rutabaga and radish siege. It's a hard thing to say. Radish seed. Yeah, I guess I'll plant those. Right, do we turn this into charcoal? We probably should. And then we'll start planning our next move, which is to get a redstone furnace. And I guess we need roughly the same stuff plus a couple of bricks. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, that's gonna take a minute. But hey, I guess in the meantime we're gonna use our brand new pulverizer to produce everything we need. not enough power just yet. Well, shit, let's give it some juice. How about this? Hey, there we go. Good stuff. Glad I don't have such neighbors. Yeah, consider yourself lucky. It's like living in a goddamn war zone. Even good phone won't last that long. Maybe a few years. The idea is for people who rent. Makes it much easier to move. Yeah, that's kinda what I was thinking. Like, that'd be way easier to get into my apartment. My elevator's not big enough to fit any kind of couch there, so... It would be nice if I didn't have to haul like 100 kilograms of wooden cushions and fucking whatever else is in a couch up the stairs. As I do live on the 7th floor. Not gonna lie, I miss my air mattress. I bought a nice foam mattress based on how it felt at the store. It was hard, but not too hard. Now it's too soft. I wish I knew it before buying. I would have bought a new air mattress. I don't think I've ever tried an air mattress. One thing I do remember people having, like a long time ago though, is water beds. Do people still do it? That just kinda seems like a terrible idea. But also like kinda fun. I'm glad Roblox lost 70 billion recently. What was that again? Why did they lose 70 billion? I know I've seen the headline and also you've probably told me, but... You know, a million new scandals happen every day, so I can't keep track. Do I have clay? No. It's weird getting used to seeing you play Minecraft. Yeah, well, better get used to it, because I'm gonna be doing it a lot. I used to stream it every now and then back in the day, but... It's a long break. Not that I didn't play Minecraft at all, I did play it with my friends both this year and 2 years ago. We had a server. But yeah, I think this is working. It's got some fun moments. But it's also got like lots of breaks where I can read the chat, it's not too intense. I think this might actually be the ideal game for streaming at the moment. Oh, this can actually store like 100,000 RF. Well, damn, that's kind of surprising. That's some decent storage. Or no, is it? I mean, I guess this also stores like 48,000. I guess my memories of how much an RF is might be a bit warped. Or just outdated, I don't know. I just recall like the basic energy storage device having like, I don't know, 50,000 RF. But maybe I'm thinking of a different mod entirely. I don't know. Four glass, 4 iron. Air mattresses have a very consistent, nice feeling. It's firm and yet soft enough to not be like a rock. You can change how hard or soft it is by adding or removing air. I wish I just got a nice premium air mattress. You know, that does sound kind of nice. Maybe one day if I go mattress shopping, I'll try one of those out. Just out of curiosity. I got the wrong way around. There we go. Now I guess I should probably go get some clay. Any clay around here near the beach? Maybe down here? No, that's just stone. Let's plant some radishes. That's what we're gonna be surviving on. Radishes, rhubarbs, rutabagas. Gonna have ourselves a nice feast. Where is all the clay, huh? Where are you hiding it? Where are you hiding it, cows? I know you know where it is. Did you eat all the clay? You sons of bitches. That's just sad too. Where the hell is all the clay? Usually it's all over the place. I'm gonna be dead ass, no idea what they did this time. Well, I'm sure it's nothing out of the ordinary. They probably got sued for, like, I don't know, selling gambling products to children. I would guess. Air mattresses aren't usually in mattress stores, they are usually sold for camping or guest rooms. Because people usually associate it with temporary mattresses. Well, I'm sure I'll find one somewhere. Oh hey, we found a tiny bit of clay. How quaint. Well, I mean, I guess that'll do for now. We only need 2 bricks. That's fine, let's go. I had a 5-year air mattress that got a bunch of holes, but I loved the feeling so much I spent like 10 hours fixing it. caved in about a normal mattress. Hmm. So I guess they aren't terribly expensive either. Once this mattress is worn out or just too unusable, I'll buy one of those nice 150-200 euro air mattresses with special features to make them more durable. Yeah, that sounds comfortable. Did I get the wrong way around? I'm just so used to not having to remember these recipes because almost all of the mod packs that I've played have had the, you know, this button, but it actually works. And instead of this stupid question mark, they have a plus. And what that does is it moves all the necessary components into the actual crafting table. And if you're missing something, it'll fucking tell you. I don't know why they picked this silly ass crafting menu for this pack. Kind of a weird choice. Although one downside of air mattresses, they are generally not very quiet. Well, that's all the better for me, you know. Let my neighbors hear me shimming around on a fucking air mattress. Who cares? Fuck 'em. Oh, I forgot the goddamn register. Also, they don't return the items into your inventory after you exit the crafting table. There are some shortcomings. Not gonna lie. Which is kinda surprising because this is like a Feed the Beast, like, flagship modpack. Like this is one of their own. Yet I've seen ones with like 200 downloads that's made by some guy in a Belarusian basement. That's been like miles better than this. The only reason I didn't pick one of those is because those tend to be kinda old. But hey, we're getting there. We got the basic machinery. And I guess it would be nice if I could kind of automate it. I could just chuck the ores into a chest or something and have them be pumped into the machines automatically. Is it item duct that we need? Quartz? I don't think we have any quartz, do we? Oh yeah, I guess there's a opaque version. That's just tin and lead. Okay. I guess we're gonna make some of those. Did you need some kind of thing to pull them out of containers? Because I know you need something like that in Buildcraft, but I think the thermal expansion machines just kinda they don't need. They'll just output stuff automatically into pipes, I'm pretty sure. But I think if I want to pull them out of a chest, then I need something. What the hell was it called, though? Item something. Oh yeah, this thing. Servo. Yeah, they're pretty cheap too. Just redstone glass and some iron nuggets and bars. Pricier ones can have quieter materials though. Yeah, well, that's something to consider, I guess. Although I've never had like any complaints about my mattresses. You know, you just gotta find that one good position. It does take a while sometimes though. Right, let's see. So lead and tin. Or no, the other way around. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I still remember how to work these. Kinda funny that the glass like tries to connect this. So orange is output, right? And I think blue is input, so... Hey, there we go. That's already one part of it automated. We are on our way to becoming gods. Yeah, I mean, I guess I might as well just start mass processing these. Don't need to save them for anything anymore. Oh yeah, I guess there's like a side product. And if there's something incompatible there, then shit won't move. So I guess I need to output that into something. But all of the sides are kinda occupied, so... Yeah, I think I'll have to expand this second level, move this generator behind the machines. Then I can have the bonus products outputting to like a chest on top of them. Then everything will be smooth and beautiful. I should probably finish making this window though. I mean, we're like a couple of 100 meters from sea level. It's probably kinda windy up here. Wouldn't want our boy to get cold, you know. Okay, frame rate's dropping. Oh my god, he's processing ores. Quick, we need to allocate 17 gigabytes more memory. What is up with that shit? But yeah, looks like I've been at it for about 3 hours and 15 minutes. So I should probably wrap this up and go eat something. Like I planned to like an hour and a half ago, but I kinda just didn't. Why is it so dark in here? It's like a billion torches. But yeah, I'll probably continue this off stream as well. I'll probably do the building of the expansion. Maybe even a third floor. But yeah, unlike with other games, I will actually record it. I will edit these eventually, I'll put them on YouTube, it's gonna be a series. It's gonna be grand. It's gonna be... We're gonna be partying like it's fucking 2012. I'm gonna become the new Yux cast. Fucking believe me. I'll become the new Yugs. But I do not have a cast yet. I need to get the cast. Anyways. Thanks to everybody who stopped by. Links are down below in case you wanna stay tuned to the YouTube series. Have fun off stream, not gonna lie, I got distracted and started looking at air mattresses. Well, hey, that is important right there. Gotta get yourself comfortable. But yeah, I'll see you guys Tuesday. Yeah, proper Tuesday. Bye.